Black Friday came and went, and Dollar General's pumping out the newest, hottest thing in it, and it's Prismatic Evolutions ETBs for $40. If you can find them within this next week, count yourself lucky, because you can't find a deal that good anywhere. I mean, people are still selling surprise boxes for $45, and you get 4 packs in it in a promo. Right now, take a look, and so you honestly understand. If you were to pull a God pack out of Prismatic, it's still a $3,000 God pack. 1,100 for an Umbreon, 300 for a Sylveon, 250 for a Leafeon, Espeons at 200, Glaceons at 200, Vaporeons at 190, Roaring Moons at 175 to 150, Flareons 160, Jolteons 160, Eevees 120-ish, Cerulege is around 100. That is 11 cards still above $100 right now. And if you were lucky enough to grade all those in a PSA 10, it's somewhere in the range of 10K to 12K. And because Prismatic Evolutions is a special set, it's not out there with booster boxes. You can find an ETB that's one of the biggest items you can find. And they're sitting right around the 120 to 130 range. It's up 20% in the 3-month chart. It's down about 5% in the 1-month chart. The 6-month chart has it up about 25%. And then on the year itself, it's about 20%. It's been floating around the $100 to $130 range for a while now, so just keep it into consideration. In the Black Friday deal at Dollar General, where on the box itself it says it has a tag on it that says $40, the Dollar General apps don't really help, a lot of people have been saying, from what I've been seeing and reading. So you can't really trust the Dollar General app, because it'll say in stock and then people are like, oh, we don't have it. And then one of my friends found one that wasn't in stock. He just went into a Dollar General, and the manager said, yeah, we got a box of 4. One case was a 4-pack. That's all we got, and he got the last one. So you just gotta kind of shoot your shot when you can. But if you're looking for prismatic packs, the Lucario and Tyranitar box, if you can get it for 100 to 110, is still your best bet when it comes to it, because it's 14 packs. It's been trying to climb up to the 120 to 130 range. I've seen Facebook Marketplace list them for 150. The promos in it aren't the hot item. It's the packs itself in this box. So if you're looking for a pack price, this would be the second best item out to get right now, alongside the Dollar General ETB. If you can get booster bundles for about $50, that's your best bet when it comes to prismatic booster bundles. They're still sitting in the $50 to $60 range, so you just got to take your time and find the ones that somebody's willing to let go of. Maybe you can get a couple more in bulk. That's really where you're going to find your bang for your buck there. The poster collections are the other hot ticket item that is in Dollar General along with the ETBs. You can get these for $16, just under the Prismatic Evolutions logo. There is a price tag on it that says $16, and people are selling these all day for about $25 to $30 on the secondary market. So you just got to take that into consideration when you look for them. Maybe you find one for like this about $20, but they don't have a gold star seller, so you got to be careful there. Gold star sellers typically are closer to 30. If you find them on Facebook Marketplace, maybe you can get a deal for 20, but those are your two big deals out there when it comes to it. The surprise boxes itself, I've seen them listed on Facebook Marketplace. If you buy in bulk for about 30 to 35, usually it's 35 to 40 is where you get it. Stores will sell it for 40 to $50, so you just have to take that into consideration. If you're trying to get the whole set of promo cards, the whole Evolution line, you might be better off picking that up bit by bit on Facebook Marketplace, because people will sell 2 to 3 to 4 at a time when they rip, and you can pick them up pretty cheap compared to trying to buy the whole set if you want to do that. Prismatic Evolutions packs have come down from their $10 range. Rip and Ship streams were selling them between $10 and $15. So now they're closer to that $8 range right now. So if you can understand, actually, to my knowledge, the only thing that you can do with prismatic packs is weighing them, because there is a weight for a God pack that's out there. It was floating around on Facebook Marketplace or Facebook for a little bit in some Discord groups. So if you can find, or I'm sure you can look it up. I could probably just type how much does a God Pack weigh. But I think other than that, I'm not sure. I know they were trying to change the weight of the energies and the weight of the code cards to help people to hopefully keep the hits a little bit more of a secret. So just be careful when you're trying to buy single prismatic packs, unless it's from a store you trust or someone you know. You're better off just buying a box. Hopefully nobody screws with the box that you buy, and you can get it for a decent price, and then that's a big win. The EV pouches aren't really a great buy. It's still in the price range of 45 to 50 bucks. It's 5 packs. If you can, I haven't seen an EV pouch like, hey, buy this EV pouch in a while now. EV pouches have fallen a little bit. They're not super hot. They've fallen about 10%. So you have to just take that into consideration with the EV pouches. This is a European exclusive item, so the Prismatic Booster Bundle display. I saw a couple Black Friday sales selling it for $1,200 in some areas. If you want the if you want the knowledge, or if you want me to hit you up and show you where I got those sales, just put a comment down below. Say, Pat, where'd you get the booster bundle deals, and I'll tell you. But yeah, $1,200 for this is not bad, because Facebook Marketplace in Europe with shipping is between $1,300 and $1,500. You get European exclusive items shipped across seas. You got somewhere between $50 and $125 in shipping fees you have to work through. So you just got to take that into consideration too when you're trying to buy some of these items. Hopefully, some people in the United States have them. You can get them for about $1,200. There's one right there. I don't know anything about Bun TCG, but you have to trust the fact that he's a gold star seller, so he's done the work to put in the time to get to that status. This person has 40 boxes of it at $1,300, so you can get them out there. They are in the United States. They're just, you have a little bit of a premium on those items when it comes to it. Yeah, Prismatic is a nice set, and it's definitely the hot set right now. It's arguably top 3 set in Scarlet and Violet, and there's not really much else you could do about it. Prismatic Evolutions, the figure collection, I didn't want to put this one too high up on the chart because I wanted to give everybody an understanding. For a while it wasn't really out, and then it just soared once it came in this past week. It's been soaring, settling in the 110 to 120 range on Facebook Marketplace, starting to show in the 130 range as well. So you have to take that in consideration when you're buying these, because you're buying it with a premium because the cards, the Umbreon and the Sylveon, are grading like between a $200 and a $600 card. The Umbreon's closer to $500 to $600, and then the Sylveon's in the range of like $150 to $200 in a PSA 10. So you just have to take that into consideration when it comes to buying this pack. You got 11 packs in there. $130 for 11 packs isn't that great, but you have to hope you get a good promo on it so that the Umbreon can grade nicely. Yeah, even people here are trying to sell the rest of the stuff that they don't want, the sleeves, the figures. Sometimes shout out to the figures, because figures do cook a comeback up. If you rip this with your kid, hold on to the figures unless they want to play with them. If they want to play with them to their heart's content, but those figures do come around again. The figures can be more valuable. It just takes some time to get to that range when it comes down to it. But yeah, you get a ton of packs. Nothing bad there. A pin, nobody really cares about pins. If we were talking 25, 30 years ago, I still remember when my parents would collect pins, or really my dad collect pins. He liked collecting things when we were kids. So that pins were hotter about 1980s, 1990s. But yeah, pins aren't so hot right now. So it's just a cool thing to have. Stick it on your kid's cork board in his room or whatever, and let him have fun and go to town on it. The SPC is starting to fall a little bit in the rumor that there is going to be another release of this in Costco soon. Either Costco online, I can't remember exactly where off the top of my head, but I believe it was Costco is going to put this puppy out in a couple months. So keep an eye on that as it comes closer to Christmas. We'll definitely get more information. but about 270 right now for the SPC. This thing ran up to about 300. You get the EV pouch, you get a bunch of cool stuff in here, you get a play map. If this is the item your kids want for Christmas, you know, having it fall to a higher low of about, it had its run, it had its bottom out at around 200. So 260, if you can get it on a deal for about 240 to 250, you're not really hurting the bank, because at the end of the day, this item's bottom was 200 on the secondary market. If you can find it for 160 when it comes out, that might not be so bad. Maybe it goes for cheaper in Costco, who knows? But it had its run up to about 325, and it'll have its next leg up soon, probably closer to next year. So give it about, if you hold this item, you're looking to hold it for about 4 to 7 years. 10 would be the goal, because you just got to let this have its time. Give it time to shine, give it time to brew, give it time for people to rip it and do its thing. It's not really going to move off this line of 300 right now, 250 to 300. You got a lot of sales to go before you're even sniffing 275. So yeah, just give it time. And at the end of the day, comment what your thoughts are, because Prismatic is moving in the right direction right now into a range where people are actually being able to find it. So hopefully the scalpers aren't winning completely, and that we can start to be able to rip our own packs. Buy packs at MSRP, rip your packs, and enjoy it with your family. I'm Pat, and until next time, everybody, hope you have a good one. Remember, knowledge is power, so be sure to check out all my videos down below, and thank y'all. I can't thank y'all enough. Until next time, Pat out.